Okay, welcome to the psychology and the topic is stages of the development and stages of the life. The first step is the prenatal development and the prenatal development, the conception occurs when the sperm from the male penetrates the cell wall of an egg from the female. The human development during 38 weeks from conception to birth is divided into three phases. The first, germinal period, take 10 to 14 days. It starts from the moment of the conception and lasts till the time the fertilized egg sets in the wall of uterus. The second phase, called the embryonic period, lasts from the second to the 8th week after conception. It is characterized by differentiation of major organs. The last phase is called fetal period. It starts from the 8th week and continues to the delivery. It is characterized by dramatic growth in size of the organism. So the prenatal development is extremely rapid. By the 18th day of the embryo has already taken some shape and has established a longitudinal axis. By the 9th week, the embryo is about 2.5 cm, that is nearly 1 inch long. Face, mouth, eyes and ears have been begun to take on wall, defined from an arm, leg, hand, feet and even fingers and toes have shape appeared. The sex organs along with the muscles and cartilages also have begun to form. The internal organs have a definite shape and assume as primitive function. The fetal development period from about the second month until birth is characterized by increased growth of the organism and by gradual assumption of physical function. By the 20th week, the mother can often feel the movement of fetus, which is now about 20 cm long. By the 23rd week, the normal fetus is capable of breathing, sucking, swallowing, and by 36th week, it can show response to light and sound waves. The head of the fetus is usually large in correlation to the other parts of its body because its brain develops more rapidly than do other organs. The 7th month is gradually regarded as earliest age at which the newborn can survive without medical assistance. So these are the first prenatal stages. The next stage is infancy. Infancy among the human, the period of the life between the birth and the acquisition of the language approximately up to the 2 years, latter is known as infancy. The average newborn infant weight 3.4 kg at 7.5 pounds. And it's about 51 centimeter, that's 20 inch long. The newborn can weigh at average 170 to 200 grams or 6 to 7 ounces per week. For the 3 months, the growth continues but the rate gradually declines to an average of the 60 grams per week after 12 months. The newborn typically sleep for about 16 to 18 hours a day, but the total amount of time spent sleeping gradually decreases to 9 to 12 hours a day by age of the 2 years. At the birth, infants display a set of inherited reflexes involving such as sucking, blinking, grasping and limb withdrawal. Infant vision improves by 20/800 in Snell's notation. Among the 2-week-old to 20/70 vision in 5 months old to 20/20 at 5 years. Even newborn are sensitive to certain visual patterns, chiefly movement of the light, dark, contrast and show noticeably preferences for gazing at the human face. By the first and second month, they can discriminate between different faces. And by the third, they can identify their mother by sight. Young infants also show a fondness for the tone of their mother's voice and they manifest surprising sensitivity to the tones, rhythmic flow, and sounds that together make up human speech. The ideal food for the young infant is human milk. Though infant formula is an adequate substitute, the babies can usually be weaned after they are 6 months old, and appearance of the teeth allow them to switch from soft food or coarser ones by the end of the first year. So the development of the human being, cognitive, emotional, intellectual, and social capabilities and functions over the course of the life spans from infancy through old age continues. It is subject matter of the discipline known as the developmental psychology. The child psychology has traditional focus on the research, but since the mid-20th century, much has been learned about the infancy and adulthood. What are the characteristics of infancy? Infancy is the period between the birth and acquisition of the language, 1 to 2 years. Besides a set of the inherited reflexes that help to obtain the nourishment and reacts to danger, newborns are equipped with a base for the certain visual pattern, including the human faces, and certain sounds, including the human voice. Within the few months, they are able to identify their mother. Beside, and they show the striking sensitivity to the tones, rhythmic flow, and individual sounds and human speech. And young infants are capable of complex perceptual judgments involving in distance, shape, and direction and depth, and they are soon able to organize and their experience by creating categories for the objects and events. Infants make rapid advances in the both recognition and recall memory, and this is strong increase their ability to understand and anticipate events in their environment. The fundamental advances at this time is recognition of objects, permanence, and awareness that external objects exist independent of the infant perception of them. The infant physical interaction with the environment progress from simple